welcome to Conversation with the Cards. I'm Tammy, and here's this week's reading. If you can hear chatting in the background, I'm in an apartment, so there's people outside kind of complaining and chatting about all the shutdowns and stuff in Ontario. So we're pretty frustrated over here, so bear with me. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Soul's Journey lesson cards by James Van Praagh, who is a wonderful man, and I suggest you all check him out because he's great. He's a medium. Okay, and then of course we're using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, which, yes, I'm still writing the course. I'd say I'm about halfway through it, so we'll be using these throughout because it helps me really get in touch. All right, let's pick our topic. You can probably, I don't know if the person outside is going to come up or not. But if, you know what, maybe there's a reason for it, right? I was going to wait, and then I thought, you know what, whatever. This is the real world. This is life. There's a dude outside talking loudly. He's allowed to do that, so whatever. We'll just go with it. So we need a topic for today's conversation with the cards. Please and thank you. How am I going to pick it? Oh, I saw that. Okay. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And the picture is like a wheel, right? That keeps going and going. And, you know, that's life, right? Change is the one thing that is inevitable. So we'll keep that as our topic. And I'll go ahead and give these a little extra shuffle. And we'll just pull one from the top until I feel like the conversation is done. These readings that I do feel like a little life coaching video, but using cards to kind of come up with what to say. It's really cool. I actually have life coaching training. So it works out. Improves my tarot readings, I feel. Okay. Here we go. We have the moon reversed. The moon can represent confusion. Okay, so not knowing which way to go, not knowing which way to turn, not knowing which path to follow. It can represent darkness and confusion because of that, because of the darkness and the light. There's also, it shows a balance as well. And sometimes even that balance can be hard to define. Now, when we turn it upside down, it can be maybe more clarification almost, in a sense. So, you know, things can be set right again, or something that's really been confusing is now making all kinds of sense. And I mean, maybe it was a change that was negative or a change that was positive, but either way, some clarity and understanding has come from it. And we're also in the blue, so the throat chakra as well for this card, which is about things that we're saying, right? Or maybe things that are being said. The next card is Judgment. And this one is in the crown chakra. So, Judgment. Obviously, this card's about exactly what it says, judgment. But if you look at the three people down here, you're seeing different types of people representing different types of things. And the key is to find out what is the most fair. When it comes to change, obviously, we do need to use our judgment, and we need to use it wisely so that we make the right choices for our change. And it's easier to do that when things are more clear, when you are able to articulate those things more clearly. The next card is the Three of Coins. Coins representing money most of the time, but daily living as well. So it looks like they're decorating, and we're in the solar plexus chakra, in the gut area. So change, when it comes to change, when it comes to creating change, there's a starting process, and this is when we want to listen to our gut and just kind of go with what feels right. You can always have help, of course, but when you're making change happen, remember to come from a place of creativity, and that comes from the gut. It comes from the brain too, but that gut feeling, you know what I mean. Now we have the Eight of Coins. These cards are beautiful. I love colors. Okay, some more coins. We're talking about change, right? Now we're up higher though, right? We're further along in that journey, and we are in the root chakra, which is actually the first chakra. And what I want to say is that you can make change happen, but sometimes you have to listen to your instincts. And that's what the root chakra is. It is the first chakra. It's down by our private area. It's that first initial feeling, okay? And it can take you really far. It can, as you can see by the higher number here. We have the Seven of Coins, more coins reversed now. So the Seven of Coins is in the crown chakra, okay? And that's where we're getting in touch with our higher selves. Now, when it comes to making and creating change, part of that is remembering where you've come from, how far you've come, and appreciating it. But some changes can make us feel like, what did I do all that work for? It was for nothing. What a waste. And I just want to say that, you know, change is hard, and it has its ups and downs, as you can see in the spikes of the flower, right? Or the wheel, if you want to look at it like that. Sometimes we learn lessons the hard way, right? And it will feel like it was a waste, but it wasn't, because you still learned something. You're always going to learn something if you keep that higher self open and you listen to it. Then we have the Fool, and we're back in the root chakra, and this represents a beginning. Now, all changes start with a beginning, right? The Fool could also represent an ending, depending on how you want to look at it, but it is the first card in the major arcana. We all have to start somewhere. When creating change, we all have to start somewhere. We don't know what's going to happen, but we have to start. First rule of creating change is to start, to do something. I think I'm going to end it here because I like that message. I hope this reading helped. If you would like a personal reading from me, you can email me at tarotwithtammy@gmail.com. Thanks for liking, subscribing, sharing, and clicking the bell so you don't miss all my other readings. Thank you, I love you, and I'll see you next time.